The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Nesmith can't get it to go. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now here's Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Siakam outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. A nice shot by Halliburton.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert, the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Zubac. Siakam with it. Now defended by Randall. And it's Halliburton. Missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Gobert. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Indiana's ball. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Back to Gobert. Randall outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, Nembhard. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. From the arc. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Edwards inside. Tries again. Has to Gobert. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Pacers leading by 4. Nesmith with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Halliburton on the wing. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Now, Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Zubac has got 8 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now the Pacers with it. 6-point lead. Halliburton inside the three-point line. That shot off the mark. Randall outside. Shot to stop the run. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Timberwolves trailed by 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. For 3, Edwards nails it.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Driving to the basket.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Shepherd. The kick out to Walker for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Down low. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
There's Gobert. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. To the middle. Back to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. McConnell. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Randall no good. Indiana leading by 5. Inside. Here's Siakam. McConnell in the corner. Second chance shot. And there it is for him.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Three-pointer, Randall. Walker with the rebound. At the elbow, Toppin. Power that baby down! Wow!
Oh, my goodness!
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Gobert with the block. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:58 left in the first half. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3 off target. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. And it's denied. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. There's 1:34 left in the first half of basketball. 4 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Dosunmu. For 3, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. Good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards at full speed. Minnesota again turning it over. Here's Halliburton. He's got 7. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Indiana leading by 8. Right wing. Indiana moving it around. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Here's Edwards. The shot comes out. Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards. For Indiana, they had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
22.
And it's been their rugged defense.
Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size.
Come on, B.A. Sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And here's Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Here's Thompson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Curry, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Curry goes in. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 6.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Yep, that one's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Thompson, that's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Here's Butler, and he lays it up and in.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
That one goes in. 7 points in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Durant off the inbound. And he sinks the layup. 9 points for Durant.
Unique body type. Durant slips past you in a hurry.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Houston leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. And the Warriors with possession here. Down low. Pass to Curry. And here's Porzingis, defended by Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. The Rockets pull it in. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And here's Shepherd for 3. Here's Porzingis. And no good. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires from the wing. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Santos. Outside Podziemski. Back to post. Now Podziemski. Smith with the rebound. Here's Shepherd. The rebound by Moody. And the Warriors with possession. Outside Podziemski. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Thompson. No good there.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Podziemski's shot is good. The Rockets lead by 5. And stolen by Melton. In transition, here come the Warriors. Picked it. Back comes Houston in transition. For 3, Durant. And the three-pointer goes. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer from deep range. KP hits it.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps, the 7-footer knocking down threes.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Outside Durant. KD, no stopping the floater.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
To the middle. Porzingis. No good with a layup. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Warriors trail by 9. Curry with it, guarded by Smith. Tipped!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Smith. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Stephen Curry. Houston shooting their first free throw of the game.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepherd for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Lets it go from deep. And Houston, another 3.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Warriors trail by 18. Oh, Curry making it look Staffordless.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Durant. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry. A clear look for Green. The rebound by Shepherd.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's the 3. Curry's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 15. Back to Şengün. Pass to Smith. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Porzingis for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Back comes Houston in transition. A nice shot by Smith.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. Curry gets the bucket.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
And it's Shepherd missing. Warriors trail by 19. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Pass to Moody. From the arc. Smith with the rebound.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
For 3, Durant. And so it's Houston. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Attention, all the floor. Is your lunch break. Let's hear you make some noise.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.